Puffins and hammers, acrobats and swag, the metric system. I got a request recently to do a video about the Funhouse glitch in Chapter 4 of the Bully Speedrun. It's a really easy glitch once you understand, however the whole of the mission that surrounds it is very detailed in its tricks, so I thought I'd make a video about the whole of the mission, Funhouse Fun. The first thing you'll note about this guide is that it starts in the mission Stronghold Assault. This is the first mission of Chapter 4, and the one we do directly before Funhouse Fun. The reason I'm showing parts of this mission is that I feel it's important to know where you get the firecrackers from for Funhouse Fun. On the run to the observatory, we will pick up 2 sets of firecrackers to fill us up to the maximum capacity. In this video, I have Jimmy pause right before he picks up both sets so you can see where they are. While we do this run, let me take a quick moment to talk about versions. For some of my guides, some tricks in Bully are version specific. These tricks, however, I'm showing work across all versions that we know of, although they haven't been tested on Wii or Android. We'll skip ahead in the Stronghold Assault to the final showdown with Ernest. No matter how much damage you took in the first part of this mission, you start this showdown with Ernest with full health, which is a problem, because we don't want full health. We want to end this battle with the health bar below half, or possibly even below a quarter if you can manage it. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how to do that here, since this is actually a guide for a different mission, but just take some damage and defeat Ernest. In this video, we ended with our health bar at about a third, which is fine. After you beat Ernest, you'll be transported outside. Run to the wall of the observatory and throw firecrackers one at a time to let them explode on you until you die. You should start with the maximum of 5 firecrackers from picking up the 2 sets earlier. Here you need to die with at least 2 left for later. So if you have enough of a health bar that you need more than 3 firecrackers to kill yourself, just run to the library to start Funhouse Fun. Otherwise, do this trick, Death Warp, saving a buttload of time from running. Then go to the library and start Funhouse Fun. Big note here, there is a mission just outside the library called Character Sheets. Don't start that by accident. Funhouse Fun starts in the library. Cool. We finally got to the mission which this video is about. We have a long trek to the carnival. My personal recommendation for getting there, if you are playing on any system with a controller, is to grab the bike you bought way back in Chapter 2 during the mission Last Minute Shopping. It is located at this mini lockup in the school parking lot. If you're playing on a mouse and keyboard, however, I recommend just skateboard glitching the entire way. Once you get to the carnival, go through the gate, buy a ticket if the game makes you, and get to the funhouse. In the first room, you'll have to take out 2 jocks. I prefer to manual aim headshots with my slingshot here. Didn't work too well in this video, but normally it works a lot better than this. Other runners like using auto aim with the potato gun you just acquired. Use whatever you prefer. All your weapons will be confiscated after this mission, so you have no reason to save them. And when I say use whatever, I don't mean firecrackers. We need those. During the animation of putting the book away or climbing the ladder, switch to firecrackers. That'll be the next item that we use. In this room, the game wants you to time your running very carefully in between falling sides. Screw that! Position yourself so you'll be running right next to the railing the whole way, get a running start, and while spamming run, also spam your jump button. You can still take damage here, but if done right, you won't get slowed down. Now what you're here for. While the firecrackers are equipped, hold down your auto aim button while the nerds are running away, and when they pass that torch, hit your throw button enough times to throw 2 to 3 firecrackers. On the Xbox, that means you'll be holding down the left trigger, and then you hit the right trigger twice. This should knock out 2 to 3 jocks. You might still have to knock down the first jock with the side, but you get to skip the other 2. Let's put that part of the mission here on auto loop while we talk about what's happening. The game wants to do a cute little minigame here where you knock down the jocks. In order to do the cutscene for this, they put Jimmy in the room but behind the camera. Luckily for us, they also forgot to lock his weapons. As soon as the nerds run past the torch, you are facing the 3 jocks and can fire weapons. The firecrackers are the best because they have area of effect damage. Using the audio aim trick, we can hit them every time. You will also take damage here, so make sure that if your health isn't green back when you leave the room with the books and the ladder, that you grab sodas there. Now we go into the maze. I fast forward the video here. The maze is very easy to learn. Just keep hugging the left wall. The only time you don't hug the left wall is right after you save Bucky. At that point, open the door to your right and then keep hugging the left wall. In the maze and the mine ahead, you can save fractions of a second by switching to skateboard. You can also lose many seconds by switching to skateboard and crashing into the walls. So as Olmec says,
the choices are yours and yours alone.
So here in the mine, I like to use the potato gun. I take out the first guy with 1 potato, followed by a quick whack from the gun. The rest of the guys we just hit with 1 potato. I then activate the console to get the nerds by the miners. Because, you know, every funhouse has a mine with angry miners, I guess. This makes sense? Okay, well, one thing to note is that after you activate the console, your potato gun will be deselected. So you'll have to remember to select it again before you get to the next guy. After the mission is complete, attack a female, small child, or adult to alert the cops. They'll bust you, skateboard from the police station to the bus stop, ride the bus back to school, skateboard to bed, and get some rest. The rest of the chapter 4 happens the next day, so you need your beauty sleep.